Significant pain when, before every trip, you pack your electronics and suddenly realize that a large part of your bag is taken up by chargers and cables. A huge brick for the laptop, a block for the phone, and another for the handheld. This is a logistical nightmare that absolutely shouldn't be happening in 2025. And what if I told you that Anker has just challenged this mess? They reached out to me to show you their new laptop series, solutions that eliminate the problem of tangled cables once and for all. I'll be honest, this review won't be boring or full of charts. This is a showcase, a quick presentation of 3 devices designed to lighten your backpack and drastically speed up charging. I've got a 140-watt stationary beast here, a real powerhouse, and about the size of a can, a cola can, and a little guy who outshines much larger chargers. I'm Pavel, and this is Techmaniac HD. Welcome. Anker needs no introduction, it's a giant in mobile energy. We live in a time when laptops need 100W phones, 45W, and tablets 30W. Standard chargers simply can't keep up. With such a load, Anker, on the other hand, promises more power and fewer gadgets. Let's start by checking out the Zolo 140 model. First impressions: compact, heavy, and solid, an engineering feat. We have 4 ports here, 3 USB-C and 1 USB-A. Why is that? So, to the first one, we connect a large 16-inch gaming laptop with 2 screens. To the second, an 11-inch ultra-efficient handheld. To the third, a phone. And to the fourth, a smartwatch. It's great that Anker didn't forget about the good old USB-A because, as you can see, it's still useful. Notice the brilliant detail. The ports are facing downward, and the center of gravity is right up against the wall. Why is this important? Because heavy chargers tend to fall out of sockets. This one sits as if it's glued in place. Plus it has foldable prongs. An absolute must for travel, if only to avoid scratching your laptop in your backpack. The key is 130W, matching the larger brick from Apple to the MacBook Pro 16. Just look at it. 500 zlotys for much worse and older technology, just an ordinary charger, and that too with only 1 port. You'd have to be really uninformed to buy something so technologically outdated for that kind of money. No wonder that anyone who knows what's up prefers all the solutions from Anker. After all, for less money here, you're not limited to charging just 1 device. You can charge up to 4 at the same time. The secret is GaN, or gallium nitride, and this technology allows you to pack powerful performance into such a small case. Thanks to the power delivery, 3.1 standard, you can charge your MacBook Pro up to 50% in just 30 minutes. And take a look at this display, you probably think it's an unnecessary gimmick. I'll admit, I thought so too, but it's actually your diagnostic center. Thanks to it, you immediately know if the cable is working and if the laptop is actually getting as much power as it needs. There's also an interesting feature related to the display. If the socket is in a weird spot, you just hold the button and boom, the screen rotates 90 degrees. Did someone here really think about the end user? But we can't cheat physics. Not every port provides 140W simultaneously. The rule is simple. The first 2 sockets are the main ones. If you plug 2 laptops into them, each will get 70W, perfect for working together. Of course, if the first laptop is more powerful and the second is less power hungry, then the built-in electronics will perfectly balance and optimize that power demand. If you add a third and fourth device, the Gun Prime system will adjust everything by itself to meet the needs of each one as much as possible. The entire safety is overseen by ActiveShield 4.0 technology. If it senses the power supply temperature is too high after running at full load for a long time, it will gradually lower the power. It's like an insurance policy for your, let's be honest, probably really expensive equipment. Yes, I'm talking about throttling, and it can happen, but you know what? In the past, I've had a few of those gun chargers, and unfortunately, with my rough handling, they burned out. I'm down to this one, and instead of 200W, it now provides just 100W per port for the second, third, and fourth. Unfortunately, they're dead. Colloquially speaking, this little thing fried itself, although maybe it's not that little, but only halfway and on one of the circuits. I'm glad it didn't burn my equipment. The charging power reduction and this whole Active Shield 4.0 may not be a reason to celebrate, but between the two evils, I definitely prefer this option.
And here's a little pro tip for DELA users. If you see a slow charging message, don't worry, the charger is fine. Unfortunately, it's DELA's fault. This one uses its own custom protocol to reach 130 W. Anker sticks to the official specification, which is supported all over the world. When you connect it, laptops from certain brands might complain, but they'll still charge just at the standard speed, for example. 90 W, and it's worth remembering that, but a wall charger is one thing. What should you take with you out in the field? Here's the Anker laptop power bank from the Prime series, and the first thing is, it really does look just like a can of cola.
It fits perfectly in a backpack's side pocket. A whole 25,000 mAh is enough to charge an iPhone 16 more than 4 times, or give a completely drained MacBook a second life. The Air is really a piece of solid electronics, and you know what my favorite feature of this device is? Well, the common problem of having a power bank, but damn, I forgot the cable, is completely eliminated here. The cables in this power bank are integrated. The first short one is a solid handle. It can hold up to 20 kilograms of weight. The second is this magical, retractable USB-C cable. The mechanism operates smoothly, and the manufacturer says it can handle 20,000 bends. Just pull it out, charge, and put it back. No tangles. Total power is 165 watts. You can connect a laptop, phone, tablet, and headphones, exactly, all at the same time. The power bank intelligently distributes energy to each device. MacBook Pro 16. Well, 50% battery in 33 minutes, the screen shows the time remaining to full charge, the temperature, and even the battery health. If you pull the cable a few times, well, see for yourself. A little Easter egg with an emoji will appear here. You're probably wondering if they'll take this from you at the airport. The answer is no, of course not. The capacity is about 90 WH, which is well within the 100 WH limit for carry-on luggage. This is your best, fully legal friend on the plane. But that's not the end of the surprises. The next one is for minimalists. Anker Nano 70 looks like a toy next to this 140-watt beast, but that's just an illusion. It may be small, but it's surprisingly heavy. That kind of power is enough to efficiently charge a modern Ultrabook or handheld device. It's the perfect option, even for your pants pocket. Apple also has its own 70-watt charger, but it's almost twice as big. It's true that chargers with this kind of power and size usually get terribly hot, but not this one. Anker has a Technischer Überwachungsverein Rheinland certificate. I tested it under load for an hour, and it was just slightly warm. You'll also find Active Shield 4.0 technology here. And importantly, each USB-C port can deliver the full 70 watts. Not at the same time, but when you plug in your laptop, you don't have to find which cable goes in which port. With this little guy, you can charge your laptop, your handheld, and of course any phone. Which also isn't so obvious, at least compared to no-name chargers, because this power supply also supports Samsung's super fast charging technology. That's important because the Korean standard is basically power delivery, but enhanced with the programmable power supply protocol. It's this protocol, unlike classic power delivery, that allows for precise variable voltage delivery. The result is a cooler phone, a healthier battery, and a stable high charging curve. Importantly, this charger damages your Samsung's battery less than other standard chargers, and very few people know about it. But a fact is a fact. In summary, Anker's new lineup features 3 devices, each with a distinct philosophy. If you need power on the go and hate carrying cables, then a power bank with a retractable cable is a real game changer. Just remember, it does weigh a bit. If you want a strong station to power your whole desk from one outlet while traveling, 140 watt. The charger is stable and smart for you. If you're counting every gram in your carry-on, the Nano 70 watt is the perfect companion. By the way, each of these devices is a brilliant gift idea for a tech fan. Thanks to all these gadgets and current promotions, you'll find the links in the description below the video. Tell me which device would be most useful to you and why. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.